Hey guys, here on Straight from the Heart, I am your host, Miss Confident, and today we are going to be talking about victim mentality, and first steps to solve the problems. As I begin to talk about these things, please don't get offended or don't shoot the messenger, okay? So just take it all in. This show is created so that we can talk straight from the heart, keep it 100, and try to be better in the world. One thing I don't do is lie. You want people who's going to tell you the truth. You don't want to be around people who would just let you be or do anything. You want people who want to keep it 100 with you. And that's what I'm here to do today. Okay, so I'm going to be reading the definition of victim. Victim, someone or something that has been hurt, damaged, or killed, or has suffered either because of the actions of someone or something else or because of an illness. The first step to solving this problem is to identify and acknowledge signs that you have adapted a victim mentality. Number 1, you blame other people for the way your life is. You truly think that life is against you. You have trouble coping with your problems in your life and feel powerless against them. You feel stuck in life and feel powerless against them. You feel attacked when someone tries to offer helpful feedback. Feeling bad for yourselves gives you relief or pleasure. You attract people who blame others and complain about their life. It's difficult for you to examine yourself and make changes. Okay, so now that we got that out of the way, we're going to talk about the definition of victim mentality. We're going to hear it's not my fault. Someone who acts from a place of victimhood claims things that to them are the fault of someone else or something other than themselves. It might be the fault of their parents, family, co-worker, friend, or the way the world is. Victims complain about the bad things that happen in their lives. They are unwilling to take personal responsibility, asserting that circumstances aren't in their control. Okay, so now there is something that is called martyr complex. This is another piece of being a victim that some people suffering with. Victim takes things personally, even if a comment or statement wasn't directed at them. They will still absorb it as if it was. What did I do to deserve this is how they feel. They take on extra tasks for people, even if they don't want to. They sacrifice themselves for others, yet often feel resentful after the fact. People with victim mentality has unhealthy coping mechanisms. People who have victim mentality suffer through trauma or hard times, but haven't developed a healthier way to cope. As a result, they develop a negative view of life, where they feel they don't have any control over what happens to them because they don't think any of it is their fault. They have little or no sense of responsibility for their lives. It just happens to them. If someone tries to offer solutions, they're often prepared with a list of reasons why that will not work. People who try to help are often left frustrated and confused. Don't be frustrated, people, and don't be confused over someone else's problems that they have to deal with. Identifying and recognizing what they're going through. Don't you hurt yourself at all. Why be a victim? Some people like to be a victim. Some people are comfortable with being the victim because there's no accountability. Being accountable for your life means you're in the driver's seat. You take responsibility. That can be scary to someone who has victim mentality. You would have to admit life isn't just the result of the actions of others. taking responsibility bursts the protected bubble of victimhood. We have secondary gain. Some people's problems continue because of the secondary benefits, which is sympathy, attention, and access to medication or funds, are common examples of secondary gain. Someone with a victim mentality might not even realize they are getting these benefits and often feel truly distressed. Victim mentality satisfies unconscious needs. People with a victim mentality, especially when it comes from past trauma, unconsciously seek validation and help from others. They play the poor me card consistently. This can generate sympathy and help from others. They avoid taking risks. Projecting blames on others is a key part of the victim mentality. It's a way to avoid being truly vulnerable and taking risk. All right, so we all know that some people don't know that this victim mentality, you weren't born with it. It's learned behavior. It could be learned from family members or a result of trauma. But guess what? You have the power to overcome it. You have to take responsibility. You control your life. You just can't control others. You can control how you react to other people. It's better to educate yourself about what is going on with you. Like, if you truly know something is wrong, if you're not happy, start educating yourself about symptoms, about, things that could just be happening in your life. And you want to take better care of yourself. You want to do self-care. Self-care, but not be selfish. Self-care meaning, yes, you need time to focus on yourself, but you can do that with the help of other people as well. Because sometimes getting to that journey, there are people around you who love and care and want to see you change. So you can have self-care, but have positive people around you. Know that people are not there to hurt you, but to help you. Know the difference, but definitely self-care, but not be selfish. Instead of being the victim, become the victor today. Victor is a person who has defeated an opponent or adversary or won a struggle or contest. You are more than a conqueror. Conqueror is a person who has overcome or defeated. You can do this. I believe in you. The first step is knowing. The first step is admitting. It's time to take responsibility. You have control over your own life, not the next person, not your past. You. Don't let something that is not occurring right now or happening to you take a hold of your life, take a hold of your future. Don't let it dictate your life. So I'll be on this platform here at Straight from the Heart. I'll be here always for you guys. And if you have something you would like to say straight from the heart, DM me, message me, send me a text message. I'll put it up. I'll talk about it. If you want to come on my show, we could talk about that too. If you got something you want to say to the people, a mark you want to leave on this world, DM me and I'll make that happen. Because we all have something to say. We all have something to give to the world, okay?